Show did. What's the 441 Marshals, peace, love, and all that goodness? Hit the thumbs. Where we at? So look, it's Christmas. Let's talk about it. What the fuck is this? Santa and some reindeer, and they flying through the fucking sky, and they gonna come through the chimney. Blah, 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 right? So, Rudolph and the reindeer, they are the astrological signatures. Rudolph in particular is Aries. He is, if you didn't see it, go look at my little breakdown on Christmas and the way Christ represents the wheel and how it activates, reactivates, resurrects, blah, blah, blah. Aries is a resurrection of energy. That's why when you watch the movie, Rudolph is a small little boy. He doesn't know much. He's real awkward and he feels insignificant. He grows into his power and he leads the sled. The rest of the reindeer are the astrological wheel alignment, right? So we're dealing with a esoteric story that quantifies the reality of your ascension. And Saturn is Santa, right? Satan, Saturn, Santa. People rebuke Satan, but then you're rebuking your actual gift to align with Saturn. When Saturn is involving itself in harsh lessons, discipline, and structure, once you get into alignment with that, that's why if you're naughty or nice, he's checking twice. If you're naughty, you don't get the ascension. You have to do your lesson over again, right? Your Saturnian lesson. Saturn just went direct. So there's a lot of lessons that we are coming out of and we're moving forward. Now, if you didn't realize your message, not your message, if you didn't realize your lesson, you didn't get the message, right? The message was in your restriction, wherever your restriction is, because Saturn restricts energy so that you can be still, you can learn, and you can grow. So when you're watching these esoteric videos of whatever, there's always a alignment with your ascension. There's a protocol that you're dealing with when you're looking at these movies. You feel me? Because when you're looking at Frosty the Snowman, I talked about this already, this is the chosen one. This is the energy of the chosen being, and he is left out in the cold. You see Santa up there. You see the opposition up there. He looks like a magician, probably a dark magician. And you see the police. Now, those were the oppositions in Frosty's life. But who resurrected Frosty the Snowman? The children dressed him up with the corn cob. What was the corn cob? I don't even fucking know. And the button nose and two eyes made of coal. So all of that shit activated his ascension. The children represent the inner child. And once your inner child is active, you cannot be taken down. You are now like Superman. The inner child is the actual thing that protects Superman, right? This is why Superman only gets broken down with the kryptonite, and he only gets broken down with the blue lights. The blue lights is the light that comes from these TVs and these cellular devices that hinder our ascension, because that light right there, the sunlight, is what we're dealing with as far as activation. So when we get to Christmas time, you don't want to rebuke it. You don't want to participate in the paganism either. You want to realize the potential it has to unlock your being. So for Thanksgiving, you should have been fasting, because Thanksgiving is an energy of realization. And now we're at the pinnacle of realization. So those realizations that we were dwelling on in Thanksgiving moment, we are now going to realize the full activation of it, which is Sagittarius. And then we will have Capricorn. Capricorn goes right to work, right? Because Sagittarius realized the potential. Once Capricorn goes to work, then you'll move into Aquarius because you learn how to work. And now you're going to learn how to work even smarter. That's Aquarius energy. Aquarius moves on to Pisces. Pisces is the ascension. And then you'll start the wheel all over with Aries, Rudolph, the resurrection of Christ. Rudolph is represented by that. That's what he's representative of. And it goes through the wheel as you go through your ascension protocol. You'll get through the summers. The summers has the Cancer disillusionment, which is the betrayal, the Judas energy that's in the Bible. Hey, y'all need to read and tap in, man. We got this shit on lockdown. You hear me? Broke the codes, decoded. Nigga can't stop this shit. You hear me? Get a reading or donate to the Cashapp Moordreamz, Moordreamz. You see it. You see it. You hear it. You can't see it, but you can hear it. That's the train, my nigga. And if you didn't watch my crow call the other day, I spoke about how conduits of message, they will activate for you so that you can see the reflection, and you can expand on said reflection. So it's only right while the train is passing by, I can go ahead and talk about Polar Express, because Polar Express is the same thing. You think that you're supposed to believe in some false ass Santa, right? Some fat man that comes down your chimney and gives you gifts. But the alignment of the story is true, because you're going to believe and know that God is real through these astrological placements and through these lessons that you have to encounter and grow through. Grow through, not go through. Grow through. Saturn helps you grow through these situations by restriction. So he gets on the train. The train is the messenger. You see Frosty the Snowman over there in the cut. He represents, the main character represents the chosen one that lost his memory. He lost his mind. We as chosens come here, we lose our memory. Our memory is wiped and we are reset. We start over, and it's up to us to realize Saturn's potential and activate it by way of the astrology. So this is why Santa's on the back of the caboose, and you got the reindeer shooting off into the air, because this is an ascension rite of passage. So this year, let's cut the bullshit and let's start telling our children now the truth to these stories. That way, when they get older, it is already resonating with their mind to know what the truth is, right? There's no need to think that there's a Santa and there's gifts. Some of your children don't even deserve gifts. Them niggas get gifts just because it's Christmas. Make sure you are teaching and training your children to be restricted through discipline. The discipline guides them into the right direction. Then you can reward them with a gift, whether it's a physical gift or a compliment or an activity to go out to do. However it's going, parents. But let's keep a strict watch on these holidays. It's over. These holidays are over with. So if you are celebrating them, it's cool, but we got to know the actual esoteric meaning behind these stories, right? Occult movies, y'all. Tap in. Peace, y'all.